Okay, let's review how to use the hundreds grid to help us out with addition and subtraction. So one of the pages that you have is having you do a little kind of simple review. Some of these might seem like, I can do that pretty easy. I already know that 50 plus 10 is 60. That's awesome, in which case you can just go ahead and answer it. But if you do come across something where, say, you want to figure it out on your hundreds grid, the basic idea to keep in mind is that on the hundreds grid, and you move left to right, you're going up by ones. So if I have the number 31 and I move over, I'm going to go by ones, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and so on. Then if I go down though, I'm going to be going down by tens. So maybe I'm at 18. As I go down, I'm counting by tens. 28, 38, 48, 58. So when you're using this as a tool for addition, you can then take a look at something like 66 plus 10. Well, I can find my 66. Here's 66, and I know I want to add on a 10, so I'm going to go down a block, and the answer is 76. 76. Now, when it comes to subtraction, it just works the opposite way, right? So when you're using subtraction, you start with a number like 48. Oops. And then as you move backwards to the left, you're counting down by ones, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, and so on. As you move up, let's say I start at 62, and I then move up from there, I will be going backwards by tens. So 62, 52, 42, 32, and so on down. That then means, with more complicated problems coming up, that you can use your hundreds grid in a similar way. So let's say you had the number 52 plus 17. That's a little trickier than these ones down here where you're just adding and subtracting tens, right? But what you can do is think about 17. 17 is the same as a 10 and 7 ones, right? So I'm starting at the number 52. I find it on my hundreds grid. I'm going to then go down, so I add on a 10. Now I'm at 62, but I'm not done. I then have those 7 ones to add on. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and voila! The answer is 69. If I had a subtraction problem, I can use my hundreds grid the same way to help me out. So with subtraction, I then can say, what if I had 65 minus 24? I don't know, that sounds too complicated. Well, 24 is the same as 20, that's 2 tens, plus 4 ones. So I'm going to start with 65. I find it on my hundreds grid. There's 65. Okay. I'm taking away 2 tens. So 1, 2. Now I'm at 45. But I'm not done yet because I also need to take away my 4 ones. So I go backwards because this is a subtraction problem, right? And I go from 45. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's that answer. Whoops. The answer is 41. Hope that helps.